Well, I guess in some respects, I'm a counterfeiter. I make old race cars, but it's much easier to build a old race car if you start with all brand new material. You wind up with a much better performing car. If you could take a car that had 300 horsepower and put 600 or 700 in it, make it a stiffer chassis, better tires and brakes, then obviously it's going to be way more fun. This is our reproduction of the '64 Porsche 904. I think it's the most beautiful thing that Porsche ever built. Um, we only did about 30 of the cars, but try to make them either for street use, they have just a regular roll bar in them. If a guy plans to use it on the track a lot, then we put a full cage in them. We can build a motor to pretty well any level of performance a guy wants. We're really very proud. This is my baby, so to speak. Here at the shop, I work basically by myself, and I have the pretty nice little building out here. I have deers come up in the driveway and look in and see what I'm doing occasionally. Rarely do I have people come out here, but I get to know the local turkeys and deers and stuff. So it's a fun place to work, and at my age, to be able to do what you want to do, it couldn't get much better. This particular car is also another fake car. Yeah, I know it looks like a 914, but it's 100% glass. The only Porsche part is about the floor. And my son was racing his 914, which looked sort of like this. Got to go in pretty quick, so we decided to build him a track version. It owned the West Coast on short track. There was virtually nothing that would run with the thing. He had track records at almost all of the shorter tracks. But the roll bar, the sail area, is polyurethane foam with a little bit of Naugahyde on it, etc. So it's all about keeping the thing light. This is an example of what a person gets into when he has a little spare time. I found myself without anything to do last summer. My wife was in Brazil, so I decided to build myself a motorcycle. The only engine I had around of interest was a Lamborghini V12. Actually, it rides pretty well. It's a little heavy sitting still, but once you're doing 5 miles an hour, it just becomes a motorcycle. Has great sounds, and how fast is it? I have no idea. I'm not about to find out. It only has 300 horsepower, weighs about 900 pounds. But a 3-to-1 power weight at 78 years old is more than I need. Um, I'm kind of proud of the way it came out. It's good, bad, or indifferent. It is totally different than anything you're going to run into. And that's my idea of what a motorcycle should have been. Well, the thing is, if you start listening to other people, then you wind up building something like other people would do. So if you just start with a clean place in the floor and do it the way you think it should be done, uh, if it works, it's all yours. If it doesn't, you only have one person to blame. Most people, they set out to build a car. They buy a kit from one person and a widget from someone else and something else from someone else, and they They bolt it together and they say they built a car. We start with raw material and when the 904 came in here, it's a roll of cloth, a barrel of resin, some stainless steel sheet, some steel tubing, and now it's a car. This car here is basically my idea of the Lister Nobly. Styling is of the Nobly, although this car is a little bit bigger. This particular car has one of the V12 Jags out of an XJS. Basically, it's a 50s sports car and a lot of fun. Tomorrow we plan to go over to the Caffeine and Octane show, which is a large show, well attended, a lot of really interesting cars over there, and kind of relax and enjoy going over and seeing everybody else's pretty toys. Uh, a lot of satisfaction in it. If you can figure some way to make a living and have fun while you're doing it, I don't think it can get much better than that.